Hi, good morning. Today I will teach you about how to use external interrupt on the Arduino. So let's discuss first what is interrupt. Interrupt. I think you have already know that in your real life. So when you do something continuously and then someone call you like your mother, hey, can you buy something for me? That is the interrupt for you, right? You have to do the job from your mother and then you can go back to your work. Okay, so that means you have the main loop. Okay, main loop is the main program, and then you will have the interrupt. Interrupt will the interrupt will will call the main loop. Okay, interrupt will actually it will interrupt the main loop, and then when it's interrupt the main loop, you have to do the interrupt first and then go back to your main loop. Okay, that is we call interrupt. So right now we have many types of interrupt. The first one that I want to introduce you is the external interrupt. What is the external interrupt? External interrupt is the interrupt from input or digital read that you know. Okay, so actually we have many types, right? So firstly external interrupt from digital read. Okay, the application is when you push the button, your program will be interrupt to do the job that you create for the button first and then go back to your main loop. Another one is a timer interrupt. Timer interrupt is the interrupt inside your microcontroller, but you have a time, right? Like you create a timer first. Maybe your frequency is around 1 hertz for that, and then the interrupt will be called every 1 second. Okay, that is we call the timer interrupt. And then for another one that actually we don't have in Arduino, but the microcontroller that had to say that expensive than Arduino they have. Okay, so that is the analog to digital converter interrupt. Okay, that means you know about the analog read, right? I think you used before. Okay, for the analog read, usually we can create an interrupt for analog read. So how it works? When you finish, when it finish to read the analog from the variable register, right? Interrupt service routine will be called. Okay, that's one we call the analog to digital converter interrupt. Okay, and another one is serial interrupt. I think you used before, right? About serial read thing, something like that. So normally you have to create a while loop. You have to create a while loop to 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 waiting for the message from serial monitor, right? Okay, so if you have the serial interrupt or UART interrupt, if you have the UART interrupt, you don't want to create a program for waiting for that. You can create an interrupt, maybe another loop function. Okay, if you create an interrupt when you receive some information serial monitor, the interrupt service routine will be called. Okay, so what does this mean is an interrupt service routine. Okay, I will introduce you about that. Actually, the interrupt service routine is when you write a program is built like another function. Okay, we have to create a function for interrupt service routine. Okay, let's create a new circuit first. Go to the www.tinkercad.com and then on the left hand side click the circuit and then click create a new circuit first. Okay, so okay, I don't have the code, right? I will shoot the starter for circuit. I don't know. Okay, this one, the bed. I don't know with the breadboard. Okay. So what is next? Today I will to introduce you about the external interrupt with the output. Output will be the LED. Okay. So let's start from create a push button. Search for the push button. Create a push button. And don't forget to pull up. Okay. Don't forget to pull up. Rotate a little bit. Okay. I will use the terminal 1A to connect to the microcontroller. So I have to pull up this pin. Okay. Connect this pin to the 5 voltage. And then I try to change the color. And then connect another pin to A. Connect pin to A to ground. Okay, and turn to the black color. So what are the no pin? Which pin that we can use for the external interrupt? So actually we have the limit of the external interrupt pin because it's like a special feature for your microcontroller. So you can search Arduino Uno pin out. Okay, Uno is the name of your Arduino. Okay, start from image. I think try to one thing that I want to know is the INT. How many INT pin that we have? This one, can you see this? Okay, so the symbol of the label, I have to say, the label of the external interrupt is INT. Okay, if you found a pin that have the label INT, this means you can use that pin for the external interrupt. Okay, so you that means you can use pin number 2 or and okay, pin number 2 and number 3 for the external interrupt. Okay, go back to our circuit. So right now I will use a pin, okay, pin number 3. Okay, and then I will create some output for the external interrupt. Put the LED. Cathode, right? Cathode connect to the ground. Okay, do you remember this? For the breadboards, the same column will be connected. Okay, and then for the Tinkercad you can use Ctrl C and Ctrl V for copy and paste. Okay, click here, turn to the black screen, black color. So for the output is up to you, because I think no special feature. Okay, connect to pin number 9 and number 8. Okay, first and then write the okay, sorry. And then write a program first. Okay, and then write a program first. So I will define LED pin number. I will create a pin number 0. Okay, 0 from the left hand side. S9. Okay, and define LED pin number 1 as pin number 8. Okay, I try to create the simple program first to check our circuit. Okay, I try to start the simulation. Okay, so I will change the resistor a little bit, because to change try to change the brightness. Okay, here double click, change to okay. I light yellow. This one can be green. Okay, okay, change delay a little bit to show more. Too fast, sorry. I will set a pin mode to pin 0 and 1. Okay, so actually I suggest you to define the pin label from the pin number. Okay, to prevent you to forget about that. and easy to program. If you have a big program, it will be easy. Okay, and then int pin 0. I will use only one with pin number 3. Okay, and then do the same things, pin mode int pin not output, input, right? Yes. Okay. Right now we have already defined. Right now we have already defined the interrupt pin and LED pin for our program. And then before we use it, we have to define, we have to assign a pin mode for that pin, okay? Start from LED pin 0 as the output, and the LED pin 1 also as the output, and interrupt pin as the input, okay? So what is next? What is next? Next step is we have to assign interrupt for interrupt pin, okay? You can use this function interrupt, okay, digital pin to, don't forget about the case, the capital interrupt this is the next function. This function inside attach interrupt function, okay? And then ISR call back rising. Okay, we can enter. So what is the ISR callback? It's like the function, the callback function. Try to. Okay. Right now we have already assigned the interrupt for that. Okay. So right now we have the main loop, okay? This is a main loop. Okay, sorry. Okay, right now we have this is a main loop. While loop is a main loop, okay? When you start a simulation, main loop will continue do the job. For this, it will continue to blinking the LED, right? Okay, and then we create another loop we call interrupt. Okay, ISR means interrupt service routine. So interrupt service routine we will call when you push the button or you receive signal to interrupt. Okay, so I will create I will test with the digital right. Okay, digital right LED number 1 and I will create the toggle. Okay, when I create a toggle, it means toggle is mean I just want I just want the application that when I click the button, the push button, the LED on, and then I click the push button again, LED turn off, push button again, on and off. Okay, this application we call the toggle. That's why I create a function named toggle. So okay, when this function will be called, right, the toggle is the firstly is 1. That means when I push the button, when I push the push button, the green LED will be turned on, right? And then I want like if I push the push button again, LED will be turned off. How can you do that? I can use with a toggle equal not toggle. Okay, equal toggle equal not toggle. It means first call, first time. Okay, toggle will be 1, right? And then LED will be turned on. And then I assign the value for the variable toggle as equal not toggle. It means if it's 1, it will change to 0. Okay, because of not symbol here. Okay, that means when I push the button again, the toggle right now is 0. Okay, LED will be turned off. And then not 0 is mean the result of not 0 is 1. Okay, that means toggle the new toggle will be 1. Okay, and we try to do it. Okay, click off, click on, click off, click on. Okay, when you see the program here, when you see the program, actually you in the main loop, in the main loop, you have already the program to create the blinking LED, right? But this function is used for the interrupt. Okay, interrupt. So everything in this loop will not affect the main loop. Okay, like we can toggle without frequency change, something like that. Okay, so the advantage, the benefits of the interrupt is everything in main loop can do continuously without any without without impact. Okay, but you can create the interrupt, this one, for handle some some input, some situation. Okay, this one will not affect the main loop. For the example, in the main loop, you don't have any digital right to control LED pin number 1. You have already the source code to control the LED number 0, right? Okay. And can you tell me what is the output when you pull the button up here, right? It means when I didn't push any button, what is the voltage level of pin number 3? Normally it will be 5 voltage, right? And then when I push the button, voltage change from 5 to 0 voltage, right? Okay, so when we use the interrupt, we have to select this one, the rising. Rising is mean the edge of the signal, the edge of the signal. I will show you with the oscilloscope here. Maybe okay, maybe this one. I will, okay, connect negative with the ground, change to the back color, and then positive connect to here. Okay, because I want to see the output from the push button, right? I have to say that it will like a delay a little bit. So normal case, normally we got 5 voltage right here, 5 voltage, and then when we push the button, 5 voltage change to 0 voltage. Okay, sorry, click again. Come on, man, nothing changed. So maybe it's a little bit delay, but you have to create some event like a click, okay, 5 to 0, and then release 0 to 5. Okay, when I click the push button, click release, maybe the simulator is a little bit delayed, because when you click the push button, it have to change from 5 voltage to 0 voltage, and then when I release the push button, it have to change from the 0 to 5 voltage. This is okay. So okay, from our source code, when you use the interrupt, and then I show the rising edge, right? Rising edge means interrupt. The external interrupt will be detected when the signal change from 0 voltage to 5 voltage. Okay, we call the rising edge. Okay, actually it can be rising, falling, or change. Okay, for the rising edge, the interrupt service routine, this function, okay, will be called when you got the changing of 0 voltage to the 5 voltage. Okay, this one rising. If you select the following, this means interrupt service routine will be called when you got the signal that changing from 5 voltage to 0 voltage. Okay, 5V to 0V. Okay, and for the rising, 0V to 5V. Okay, but for the change it mean both. Okay, 0 to 5 volts or 5 volt to 0 volt. Okay, any change. So when I try to simulation, okay, the main program continues create the generator signals, and then when I click the push button, nothing happen, right? So when you see the green LED, nothing happened, but it will happen when I release the push button. Okay, because when I push the push button, the signal change from 5 to 0 voltage. But when I release the push button, the signal will be changed from the 0 voltage to the 5 voltage here, okay? So it means the function, the interrupt service routine will be called when I release the push button or when I change the signal from 0 voltage to the 5 voltage, okay? Click, hold, and up. Okay, sorry. Hold, release, push, release, push. I can hold, but it will happen when I release the push button here, okay? So, okay, that is the mode of the interrupt, okay? And then I try to change from the rising to the falling. Okay, let's do this together. Okay, for the falling edge, it should be when I push and I hold. Okay, the LED will be show when I push the button, not when I release, okay? But when I release, nothing happen, right? So it means this function will be called when I push the button only, okay? That is the event. But when I release, nothing happen, okay? Push, 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 okay? And then I try to change from falling to here to change. Okay, start simulation again. So it should be detect both 0 from 5 voltage and 5 voltage to 0, right? Okay, I will show you. Okay, when I click the push button, it will show green, right? And then when I release the button, push button, it will toggle. Okay, it means when I click, when I push this function, the function ISP callback will be called. And then when I release the push button, and then when I release the push button, when I release the push button, it will call again, okay? Because we detect both falling edge and rising edge, okay? Click and release, okay? Because if you compare with the previous program, it will be called only when you push the button or when you release the button, right? Because you select the rising edge and the falling edge. But when you select the chain, it will call both signal edge, okay? Like when I click, this function will be called again. And when I release, it it also call again. Okay. Okay. Sorry. I try to create a serial begin and the serial print inside the ISR to show you. Okay. When I click, okay, the interrupt service routine is calling, and then I will release the button. It will call again, okay, 2 times. But when we change from chain to the rising edge, and then I start a simulation and try again. Rising edge, it means when I click, nothing happen, right? But when I release the button, this function will be called. Okay, so right now you can see what is the difference between the rising edge and the falling and the chain, and you can create a ISR service interrupt service routine for the interrupt application. Okay, let's do this. Thank you.